everybody, and welcome to the stream. As today marks the 5th anniversary of my first time streaming on Twitch. That's right. Well, I started streaming regularly in late 2016. My first few streams and, try to figuring out how to do this happened in January 5th, 2016. So, 5 years ago, it was like middle of the night, about 2 a.m. ish. It's like, let's just try to figure things out. And it's like, okay, and realize what I needed. Needed webcam, needed microphones and things of that nature. And this was also about the same time I was doing stuff heavily on YouTube on my old YouTube channel, which has since been deleted because of all the nonsense going on that was happening over on that site. It's why I'm not sweating the DMCA stuff so much here on Twitch. It's really because I've already gone through it on YouTube, so it's like and so forth. But 5 years, and we've played a lot of video games. Remember, Paladins was a big thing I used to stream a lot of. That's obviously been replaced with Overwatch. Smite used to be a big thing. Dead by Daylight used to be big things. Star Wars: The Old Republic used to be a big thing, and so forth. So many things. So many things. And also today's a big day down in Georgia. It's like basically the direction for the next couple of years regarding Joe Biden's presidency is at stake as well. So before I even load up the Sam and Max Hit the Road, just to see where things are standing at this point in time. John Ossoff and David Perdue are at a dead heat. Hey, Shadow, the Striker, how are you? And Kelly Leffler is pulled ahead of Raphael Warnock. So, yeah. Alright, so we got some roughness things happening there. Striker, hopefully you had yourself a good day today. And that's right, the bunny emotes are rather appropriate. Because we're breaking out Sam and Max Hit the Road. Game that we've streamed numerous times. At least once a year. We didn't play it at all last year, which surprised me. So get this all.
Friends?
2020 did go by fast. Yes, it did. Hold up. Let's try this again. There we go.
Friends? We've only gone out together 3 times, and already you're telling me you just want to be friends?
Hold up. Audio's a bit off. Gears of War 4. Yeah, that was in February of last year.
You never gave me a chance.
And for that,
you'll fry like a pork sausage.
It's not that I don't like you, it's just that, well, you're too nice a guy, I guess. I think I'd rather go out with someone more unpredictable.
Ain't that always the truth?
Hello. doesn't look like the Lincoln Tunnel, Sam.
Looks to me like a marginally volatile hostage situation, Max.
Ooh, does this mean we get to kick some puffy white mad scientist butt?
Yes.
Can't think of a reason not to.
You'll be of no use, freelance police. With the flip of a lever, my ungrateful lunch date will be reduced to a half cup of disoriented atomic matter.
I knew he wasn't a real doctor.
Shall I confront, subdue, and pummel the suspected perpetrator, Sam?
Yes.
Sick him up, little buddy.
Ooh! Ow!
Hey, nice one.
Yikes!
Huh?
He's not a real guy, Sam. Can I keep his head for a souvenir?
Sure.
Why do you suppose it's ticking?
That's no head, Max. It's one damned ugly time bomb. Let's leave this criminal cesspool pronto.
Good idea, Sam. Maybe we can ditch the head somewhere while the credits are running. You mind if I drive?
Not if you don't mind me clawing at the dash and shrieking like a cheerleader.
Sam, is pronto a real word?
As far as I know, it
Goodbye, Sam
is.
and Max. I'll never forget all you've done here today.
Including the fact that we left her tied up. I would dare say this is the best damn theme music for almost any game. Yeah, I am. It won't matter if they can't prove they can actually get past the second round in the playoffs. Like, they're good enough to make the playoffs. Are they good enough to get beyond the second round? That's gonna be the question. How's my aim? Call 1-800-STAR-WARS. Bum 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 Yeah, pretty much. That's a good description of him, Stryker.
Well, that was a pleasantly understated credit sequence.
I enjoyed the cheesy retro ambiance.
What the hell are you talking about, Max?
Sam, either termites are burrowing through my skull, or one of us is ticking.
Oops. Oh, yeah. Max, where should I put this so it doesn't hurt anyone we know or care about?
Thanks,
Out the
Dante.
window, Sam. There's nothing but strangers out there.
Hope there was nobody on that bus.
I hope there was nobody on that bus.
Nobody we know, at least.
Nobody we know, at least.
Hello?
Dante,
Yes?
what are you? More Soma
Yes?
tonight, Dante?
Yes. No. Really? Well, the same
Yes.
to you, Mac.
Another confused census taker?
Actually, it was the commissioner with another idiotic and baffling assignment.
Does it involve wanton destruction?
We can only
We
hope.
can only hope. Due to the arbitrarily sensitive nature of the mission, we'll be meeting a bonded city courier out on the street.
Ooh, smells like a fiercely thickening plot.
Very sickening. Alright, give me a moment here. I need to adjust something as we give Dante a shout out here. Or at least try to give Dante a shout out here. Is Dante back to streaming? Come on. Why isn't this... Okay, what did I do wrong here? Okay, Things happened here. Okay, so let's do this instead. You know what to say? We'll do it live. There we go. That's better. Doing things now. Thank you, Dante. Greatly appreciate your kindness, sir. There we go.
Are you as confused as I am?
More so.
I'm excited.
Who isn't?
What's a good word, little buddy?
Lumbar.
Lumbar is a very, very good word. Wait. Transform. There we go.
You're looking hale and hearty, little buddy.
I'm a coffee
achiever, Sam.
Well, that's all. All our money is invested in that rat hole.
Cash. Never leave home without it.
Cash. Never leave home without it.
Yeah, we may need it to bribe slippery government officials.
Thanks, Dante. On a I try to be consistent in my consistency. For if I wasn't consistent in being consistent, I will be inconsistent. And being inconsistent is just more like being incontinent, which is something you don't want to be consistent with. But so it's good to be consistent with consistency all the way through. What the fuck am I talking about? Hey, Iceman, how you doing, sir?
Vertical silverware storage.
We just totally riffed off of
It's
that.
Max.
Alright. Yes, the next 5 years. The next 5 years of doing things.
It's Max's roach farm.
We need this. Anything else around here worth looking at? Bump, bump.
We don't go upstairs.
Not since the accident.
Not since the accident.
Which raises questions.
Joe, you want a piece of me, huh? Well, take a piece of this. Brutal.
But very true to life.
Very true to life.
And here's one for your old man. I really respect Flint's business acumen.
Please, Sam, don't use the word acumen again.
Guess he had it coming to him.
Gratuitous acts of senseless violence are my forte.
You're such an adorable urchin, Max.
Which is true. Do, 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 do. Whoa. heck happened there? Okay, wrong thing. Bum, bum. By the way, tomorrow night, I easily could have played ESPN baseball tonight, but I realized on my half-ass schedule that I put down on Twitch, I put it down for Wednesday night baseball. So there you go. Baseball tomorrow night.
No way. Vehicles will be stolen. Soiled office space available. Just a bunch of intoxicated pigeons.
Yep, we've all seen them, and pigeons hanging out on the street corner with their Mad Dog 2020.
Bosco's guns, liquor, baby needs. Really bad food. I love this car.
You're a sick puppy, Sam.
Well, Sam is a dog.
Somebody's been ripping off the U.S. Postal Service. Hey, I don't think Mr. Bosco's voluntarily giving away his money.
Oh, I'm real terrified. A dog and a rabbit. Ooh, scary.
Max, the smart-ass kid doesn't think we're scary.
What do you think
What
of
do you
that?
think about that? That's telling him, little buddy.
I think that punk learned a valuable lesson, Sam.
Me too.
Me too, Max. I didn't realize that the lower lip could stretch completely over the head. Amazing.
So amazing.
Oh, it's a cute little hypercephalic kitten.
I'll call him Mittens because I think he'd make a fine pair of them.
Good thing Mitten Circa isn't here to hear that.
Hey there, little fella.
You talking to me?
Maybe. Are you a cleverly disguised bonded city courier?
Maybe. Are you the freelance police?
Yes, but don't go blabbing it to everybody.
I think he's kind of cute, Sam. Can I make a tennis racket out of him?
Maybe later, Max. Right now, we've got a message from the commissioner to collect.
Oh, yeah, right.
He swallowed the orders for safekeeping.
Sorry, guys. I swallowed your orders for safekeeping.
Told ya.
But now I can't seem to hawk them back up.
Hey there, little fella.
You talking to me?
Clearly we are.
Don't get smart with me, bub, or my partner will floss every last crevice on his body with your whiskers.
That's unsanitary, Sam.
Oh, it's a cute little hypercephalic kitten.
He's adorable. Let's take him home and put tape on his feet.
I don't indiscriminately use people, except Max. I just love to turn this guy inside out.
Ooh, that gives me an idea.
According to these orders, something bizarre is happening at the carnival.
I thought that was the whole point.
Indeed.
Maybe we should check it out when we've got nothing better to do, like guinea time.
Yeah, anytime we'll get over there. Do, do, do. Bum, 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 bum. Expert driving.
If Max spontaneously grew antlers, he still wouldn't be this ugly. Snuckies. This is what they do to merry-go-round horses who won't stay with the pack.
In case you didn't know.
I'd ride this fiendish quarter grabber, but my lumbago's acting up. No way. Max will spook the horse.
Out of curiosity,
I can't use these things together.
just a thought. There's a reason why we're hitting dessert first and foremost.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
There's also that. Basically, I know when certain things come up at certain points.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Excuse me.
I gotta go.
Sharing this experience with you has reminded me.
I want Twinklies. More Twinklies. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I think he needs to go to the bathroom, but I'm not sure.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Are you in charge here?
Don't I wish? I'd have to go to Snucky U for another 6 years before I could run this place. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
Snucky U? What's that?
I sense exposition, Sam.
Yes,
I'm
and
glad
lots
you
of
asked,
it.
mister. Snucky U is where all Snucky's employees are sent to learn the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs, the overs, and the unders of the amazing gastronomical and cultural phenomenon that is Snucky's.
Fascinating.
Just realize
No,
that
it's not.
Humor him.
At Snucky U, we're given intensive
that
courses
some
in
of the
patty
subtitle
cleaning,
captions
choosing
are
the
head to
right
head.
button for soft drinks, and the all-important pickle jar opening.
I had no idea you were so rigorously trained.
Hey,
Very
I
trained.
can open any jar in the country.
Cool.
No, it's not.
Now, how can I put
that
all
will
that
come in
Snucky U
handy
training
later.
to use for you?
Oh, I smell beef fritters.
Bee fritters?
We dip the cows right here in the kitchen. So, what do you want?
Are you sure Snucky U's not in the Bowl Coalition?
Positive. Now, what can I do for you?
I'd like to buy this.
Do you have any money?
Of course I do. Here.
Will that be all for you today?
I'll also take this crappy piece of bootleg merchandise.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about this?
It's hours of fun at home or on the road. Anything else?
My little buddy has to use the facilities.
Facilities be
Facilities be
damned.
damned.
I need a bathroom.
They're in the back. Here's the key.
There's an awfully big rasp attached to that keychain.
Out of toilet paper?
Nah, we just had problems with thugs stealing our restroom keys. They're the cleanest in 9 counties.
The keys?
Please?
The restrooms.
You need some help, little buddy?
I think I can handle this myself, Sam.
Now, anything else I can do for you?
Nothing.
You have no idea how often I hear that.
Think he hears it a lot.
Max! Hey, Max.
What?
I think we should keep the rasp.
You're probably right. No one deserves to use restrooms that clean.
Exactly. So if the key is missing at any rest stop, remember the bathrooms are extremely clean.
Why is this game called Car Bomb, anyway?
To avoid getting the pantsuit off us.
But you don't wear any pants.
Don't remind me.
You're looking hale and hearty, little buddy.
I'm a coffee achiever, Sam.
What's the good word?
My mind is a swirling miasma of scintillating thoughts and turgid ideas.
Me too.
Well, that's all.
All right. Schnuckies, delicious. Where is it? All right.
Finish setting up your half of the board, doofus. Whenever you're ready, take a shot.
Let's just go big here.
Hit. Hit. Miss. Miss. Hit. Miss. Miss. Hit. Miss.
Miss.
So something's around there.
Miss.
Miss.
Hit.
Miss.
Okay, we got his trailer.
Hit.
You totaled my trailer.
Miss.
Hit.
It's either, it's either his hearse or his squad car.
Hit.
You squished my squad car.
Miss.
Miss. Miss. Miss. Miss. Miss. Miss. Miss. Miss. Miss.
Alright, at least that clears a good
Hit.
portion of things.
Miss.
Hit.
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 Hit. You creamed my camper.
My camper has been destroyed.
Hit.
Miss.
Hit.
You killed my hearse.
Miss.
Let's go.
Miss.
Miss.
Like, nothing like playing
Miss.
Battleship in a point-and-click game involving cars.
Hit.
Hey, there goes my taxi.
Trampoline.
Miss. Go again, you lucky rabbity guy.
Lucky rabbity guy. He's lucky.
Miss.
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 Hit. You crushed my cab.
My cab being crushed. I still got a
Miss.
slight advantage.
Miss.
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 Trampoline.
Miss.
Go again, you knucklehead.
Miss.
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 There is no science to it.
Miss.
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 I think he has...
Hit.
Oi, there goes my hearse.
Miss.
Hit.
Miss.
Hit.
Miss.
Hit. You hurt my hearse.
My hearse was hurt. Damn.
Miss.
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 The bug is
Miss.
only takes up one spot. He has his
Miss.
bug and his cab left.
Miss.
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 You wouldn't put it all on the one side. There is some
Miss.
logic here.
Miss.
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 Now you've done it.
Miss. 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 Miss.
Whoo!
Miss.
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 Always scary when you
Miss.
see him come down on
Miss.
that side because you can't tell exactly where
Miss.
what he's called for.
Miss.
He's still got the trampoline out there.
Trampoline.
Miss. Go again, you lucky rabbity guy.
Lucky Rabbity guy is lucky.
Hit.
Miss.
Hit.
Miss.
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 Hit. You destroyed my DeSoto.
My DeSoto! No! Come on.
Let me think about this.
Miss. 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 Miss.
Miss.
Miss.
Miss.
Miss.
Miss.
Miss.
Miss.
Miss.
Miss.
Trying to find
Miss.
two small
Miss.
vehicles.
Miss.
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 Coming down to the nitty gritty here.
Miss.
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 Hit.
Miss.
Got his cab.
You dodged my taxi.
Miss.
Hit.
You bounced my bug.
We win.
I win.
Gotta keep it tight.
Lord, I'm tired of this drivel.
Yeah, most people are tired of my bullshit. Down, down, down. Do, 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 do.
It's the mother of all crawdads. This is a complete...
The unusual thingamabob.
You're awfully cheery for a minimum wage earner.
All Snucky U graduates have completed courses in excessive and unwarranted cheerfulness. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
I'd like to buy this.
Do you have any money?
Of course I do.
Of course I do. Here.
Will that be all for you today?
That'll be all.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about these?
That's a box of our world-famous Snuckies pecan-flavored candy. Beloved treat of couch potatoes everywhere.
Pecans?
Anything else?
Are you sure Snucky U's not in the Bowl Coalition?
Positive. Now, what can I do for you?
Nothing.
You have no idea how often I hear that.
We can take a guess. No, we need that to be more of a... Do, 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 do. Snakes. Why did it have to be... Yeah, that looks about right. Hey, you can't say we're not at least, you know, doing all the mini games and stuff. Bum, 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 bum.
I had no idea cacti were so festive.
Cacti are very festive, particularly around the holidays.
Hey, nice hat.
We all get one when we graduate, Snucky U. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
I'd like to buy this.
Do you have any money?
Of course I do.
Of course I do. Here.
Will that be all for you today?
That'll be all.
Anything else?
Nothing.
You have no idea how often I hear that.
We can take a guess. Let's see. Do 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 do. It's a thing.
Genuine Native American drums, manufactured by genuine Native Koreans.
The question is, north or south? That's the question. Yeah, let's do this. Can't remember. I have to get my timing down for it. Not easy to get the timing down. Level 4 has been survived. Try to anticipate, but fail often. Like, try to jump over them, but it's not easy. I think the highest I've ever reached was like level 12 or something. Then again, the trick is actually also to move to the side where the signs aren't there too. But where's the fun in that? Alright. Alright, let's play this a little bit more strategically instead of the mad jumping. Problem is we won't be able to see the signs coming on the left side of the road until the last. Until like the last flipping second. Had no choice but to jump. We ain't gonna make it. Alright. How about we advance the plot?
It's all nice and blimey. The idea.
So now what do we do?
Now we get in the bus and look for him, you idiot.
I knew that. Get out of Mr. Bumpus' way, you partially clad varmints.
Who was that?
I don't know, but if it weren't for the carefree innocence of this carnival, I'd be breaking his kneecaps.
Be like
You're a
Tom
demonic
Nook.
little imp, Max. Cushman Brothers shows. Hall of Oddities. Weird.
Creepy.
Yes.
Are you the ticket taker?
Sorry, boys, we are closed. I can't let you in. Insurance reasons, you know.
Who are those misanthropes at the gate?
Which misanthropes?
The short one,
The short one with the bad
bad
hairpiece,
hairpiece.
and the tall one with the dark, flinty eyes.
Hey, I just work here. Anything else?
Let us in, Oleo Breath.
Nope.
I want a corn dog.
I want a corn dog.
You'd better have a better reason than that if you expect me to let you in.
I'll be back.
I can hardly wait.
Oh, we just gotta go into our inventory. Take this. And here.
Check this out, Jack. We're the freelance police. Here's our authorization to be here.
Now let us in before we replace you with a cheap renewable fuel source.
Let me run this by the boss.
Well, he ran it by the boss. Burned it.
I guess you can go in. But be careful. Carnivals can be dangerous to your health.
That was needlessly cryptic.
I'd be peeing my pants if I wore any.
Everything seems to be in order here.
Exposition
look over
time.
How dare you call in the authorities without consulting me?
Well, I tried talking to you, but you were off wallowing in your own self-pity.
Yeah, but
It's them.
Walk this way.
Hi, I'm Shep Cushman, and this is my brother Burl. Welcome to our carnival.
what's left of it?
I'm Sam. He's Max. We savagely protect the rights of innocents.
Even cruelly twisted ones such as yourself.
Yes.
Selves. Whatever.
Well, you sound like just the guys to solve our little problem. Walk this way.
If you can walk like that,
See this melted block of ice?
How could we miss it?
This used to be our main attraction.
your main
Your main
attraction
attraction
was a block of ice.
Don't be dense.
Our main attraction was a genuine,
Authentic.
real life
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
On ice.
on ice.
Hey, let me get this straight. You want us to go traipsing all over the country looking for a soggy Bigfoot?
I've never been traipsing before. Does it hurt?
But Bruno must be returned to us.
Must he?
He's a brutish, ignorant beast with no sense of right or wrong.
We like him already.
Who isn't?
Besides, he's kidnapped our second main attraction.
Was that the block
Was that
of
the
ice?
block of ice?
No, it's Trixie, the giraffe neck girl from Scranton.
She disappeared at the same time Bruno did.
We can only assume that the monster took her when he made his escape.
I guess Max and I could search for your missing freaks, but we'll need free run of the carnival to look for clues.
Yeah, and free corn dogs, so we can uke all over ourselves.
You?
No problem. Here's an all-day free pass.
Leave everything to us, and we'll have those abominations of nature back in your protective care before you can read the Quran.
Didn't he fight
Didn't he
Godzilla?
fight Godzilla?
Bruno the frozenest Bigfoot. Ugh. It's a mange-ridden tuft of Bruno's Sasquatch hair.
I think it would make a swell toupee for balding computer programmers.
Don't be stupid, Max.
Too late.
He looks delicious. Man or chicken dumpling? Human enigma. He's a nice guy, but sort of a drip. How Kafkaesque. Insect lad. Jesse James' severed hand. And it's still twitching. Which one do I talk to?
Me!
Him.
Have you ever thought about surgery?
What for?
I'll bet life is an unending torment for you guys.
Actually, it's not so bad.
Speak for
Speak
yourself.
for yourself.
Where do you buy your clothes, anyway?
These aren't clothes.
Our skin is naturally green and vinyl-like.
Good Lord! He's buck naked!
So are you.
Yeah, but I'm cute and marketable.
You can't argue with logic like that, folks.
Where do you buy your clothes, anyway?
Oops.
These aren't clothes.
Good Lord!
So are
Yeah.
Is there anything else you can tell us about your escaped Bigfoot?
Well,
He's our Bigfoot. He's escaped. He's a menace to society. What more could you possibly need to know?
He's right, Sam. I don't think my colossal head could retain any more knowledge.
What can you tell us about Trixie?
she's a very caring, sensitive young woman.
If you care about that kind of stuff.
She used to sing folk songs to the other freaks in her trailer.
You ever heard a Scrantonese folk song?
No.
You don't want to.
Oh, there was one other thing. She likes her men like the Statue of Liberty.
Green and rusty?
Tall and dense.
Who are those guys we bumped into out by the gate?
What guys?
One was a short guy with big hair.
The other one was a tall guy with big hands.
Oh, you must be talking about internationally renowned recording star Conroy Bumpus.
And his assistant, Lee Harvey.
Oswald?
Bumpus? Who's Conroy Bumpus?
He's a loon.
Insane.
And a country and western singer to boot.
He actually wanted to buy Bruno and Trixie from us.
Boy, was he steamed when he found out that we didn't have them anymore.
Well, it's back to the Bigfoot hunt. Doesn't that hurt?
A lot. I suppose there's a trick to it. I just haven't been able to figure it out.
Your ineptitude gives hope to all of us further down on the food chain.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Could you show us something neat?
Sure.
Neat.
Anything else?
I bet you can't make your flames reach the top of the tent.
Watch me, Jojo.
Who's Jojo? Well, this is a bizarre adventure.
Anything else?
I bet you can't make flames shoot out of your butt.
Take a hike.
No.
Amateur.
Are you sure you don't know anything about Conroy Bumpus?
He's a country singer, right?
Right.
Sorry, but I don't know much about him. I'm more of a Mambo fan. Anything else?
Did you ever talk to Bruno before he escaped?
How could I? He was in a block of ice.
Could have tried talking to him.
What do you know about Trixie?
Absolutely nothing. We never talked to each other. Ever.
Suspicious.
Nah.
Good.
A strength-o-meter.
I shudder to think of the number of promising dates cut short by this fiendish contraption.
Hey, Max.
What?
Can you ring that bell?
Sure.
You're my hero, little buddy.
He'll be your hero.
It's one of those impossible-to-win carny games that have been ripping off the American consumer for decades.
I love capitalism.
It's a fishbowl magnifying lens.
My head's already shaped like a fishbowl.
We'll need that for later.
Whack-a-rat.
Oops. Okay, we sell whack rats. We win! 37, not bad.
I won something.
Whoops.
I didn't win.
Try to do things and things went wrong.
It's the door to Trixie's trailer.
That sounds like a country western song, Sam.
It is.
It's one of those locks you can shoot a bullet through. I can't use these things together.
Well, you try. Even though I know we gotta get the key from Doug the Mole Man.
I bet they have 4 or 5 accidents a year on this ride.
Neat.
Cone of Tragedy. Excuse us, but we need some help, and although you seem dangerously unequipped brain-wise, we've come to you for advice.
Huh?
What can you tell me about life?
It comes out once a month.
Life magazine.
Whoa, you're a big boy.
That's why I sit down all the time.
Do you guys all go to the same tattoo parlor or what?
Actually, these aren't tattoos. It's my natural skin.
What do you know about Bruno the Bigfoot?
Who wants to know?
We're the freelance police, and we're in a race against time.
And we're barefoot.
All I know about Bruno is what the Cushmans tell me.
Which isn't
Well,
much.
that was useless.
You might want to try the Tunnel of Love, though. Rumor has it that one of Bruno's buddies hangs out in there.
Ooh, let's go, Sam.
Oh, hush. Do you have any idea what happened to Trixie?
Trixie, the giraffe girl from Scranton?
Yes.
No, Trixie the talkative poodle.
She's my best customer. She used to ride the Cone of Tragedy for hours on end. I loved the way her neck used to whip back and forth when I cranked it up to full speed.
Your sadism is a credit to your profession. Me and my partner want to ride the Cone of Tragedy.
That's right, we've lost our will to live.
I'm not supposed to, but what the heck? You two look like a couple of caring, non-litigious mammals. Strap yourselves in, and I'll turn on the cone.
Turn on the cone. Oh, tragedy. And away we go. Start. Jumpstart the heart.
Ooh, I feel tragically empty.
Me too. It's as though an integral part of my essence has been ripped from my being.
Let's do it again.
Maybe later, chum. Hey, what happened to my carefully collected box of useless junk?
Where'd our crap go?
Hey, tattoo boy.
What?
Where'd all my cool junk go?
It must have fallen out of your coat while you were on the ride. Here's a claim ticket. Take it to the Lost and Found.
Holy cripes on toast.
Nothing personal, but you're the single ugliest thing we've ever seen.
Well, there was that computer game developers conference.
Have you lost something?
I've lost a whole bunch of neat junk. You must have been gifted with psychic powers to make up for your obvious physical shortcomings.
Bad deal.
Have you got a claim ticket?
Sure.
Right here while I search through the back room.
Go to the back room.
Well, here's all the stuff we've collected off the Kono tragedy today. It's all yours.
It's all mine.
I feel whole again. It's a powerful refrigerator magnet that says World of Fish on its side. I wonder how that got in there.
A new destination appears.
It fits perfectly.
Bum 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 bum. Do, 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 do.
Tunnel of Love. I think this is the proverbial ugly swan that used to be a beautiful duckling. Want to ride the Tunnel of Love?
Yippee!
Yippee, yippee, yippee.
Why, it's old Mr. McReady, the janitor.
I guess he's off the list of suspects.
Wow, a loving recreation of that Evelyn Morrison classic, Revenge of the Gill Guy.
You really should get out more, Sam.
Shocking developments are shocking.
It's Max. Just another random acts of violence. Just another random acts of violence. Come here, Max.
What's up?
Check this out.
I'll never shave again.
You never did.
Random acts of violence, you know? It's a staple here.
There. That should get things running again. Couchus spudus in his native habitat.
Couchus spudus, the most dangerous of creatures.
Who are you?
I'm Doug, the mole man. Who are you?
I'm Sam. He's Max. We fight crime.
Yes.
And we like long walks along the beach.
What do you want from me?
What you eating?
Little boy Blue Blobs. They've got enough sugar to keep me going for hours.
What the heck are you, anyway?
I'm a mole man. Figure it out.
I think he's a mole man, Sam.
But we are unsure. Is Doug a mole man?
You know, watching too much TV is super bad for the eyes.
Why do all you squishy, poorly focused blobs say that?
Never mind.
His guess is as good as mine.
Do you know anything about Bruno the Sasquatch?
Bruno the Sasquatch? Why, the stories I could tell you.
Stop him, Sam. He's gonna tell us a story.
It's
I
coming to
first
talk
met
about a
Bruno
lovely lady.
25 years ago in Saigon.
Several hours later.
And then there was the time we all had our taxes done by a platypus. And
Shut up. For God's sake, just shut up.
Look, we just want to know where Bruno is now.
gee, I have no idea where he went. Maybe you should talk to my uncle.
Your uncle?
Yeah, my Uncle Shavul. He's really into Bigfoots. When I was a kid, he used to tell me stories about giant Bigfoot parties, where all the Bigfoots of the world would get together and dance Bigfoot dances, and
That's great, kid. Where can we find your uncle?
I don't know. He disappeared a short time after he helped build the largest ball of twine on Earth.
New
I
destination.
think I may weep openly.
Look, you two seem trustworthy.
Oh, we are.
Yes, you can trust us as far as we can throw you.
So if you bring me some pecan-flavored candy, I'll give you my key to Trixie's trailer. I'll also tell you a big secret about how Bruno escaped.
Why not tell us now?
Because I'm hungry.
Reasonable.
Here, I thought you might like some candy.
Thanks. Pecan's my favorite. Hey, you're all right. Take this key as a token of my appreciation.
We all been there. Oh, just can't reach. And then you gotta struggle back up.
Wow, this is some key.
Okay, Sam, let's get the hell out of here.
Wait, I've got a great story you should hear.
Ah!
Keep it short, kid. My partner's got a low tolerance for long stories.
Well, it all started the day before today. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Wait, what?
It's not widely known, but Trixie had fallen in love with Bruno. Every night, she'd sneak into the freak show tent and read to him what she imagined to be his favorite bedtime stories. She seemed as happy as a self-mutilated parody of nature could be. But she could never truly be happy until her beloved Bruno was free. Finally, she decided to do something about Bruno's predicament. She begged Flambe, the fire breather, to free the Bigfoot from his icy cage.
And also to pay him $20.
Flambe took pity on poor Trixie and liberated Bruno. And the happy couple haven't been seen since. Hell of a story, ain't it?
All right.
Hey, Max, come here.
What?
Watch this.
Yes, watch and learn.
Well, this is undignified.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, they're genuine Scrantonese potions of fertility.
Let's take them.
I don't think we should risk being any more fertile than we already are, Max. That's a disquietingly tall bed.
How can you say disquietingly with a straight face, Sam?
Hey, there's a neat costume in here.
big dramatic opening.
It's a scorecard from the Gator Golf Emporium in Roomy Eyes, Florida. Can you please put on a shirt?
No. Anything else?
Are you sure you don't know anything about Conroy Bumpus?
He's a country singer, right? Sorry, but I don't know much about him. I'm more of a Mambo fan. Anything else?
You can drop the act. We know it was your kerosene-soaked breath that freed Bruno.
And we know that you sometimes go for days on the same pair of socks.
Yeah.
Okay, you caught me. Just don't tell my bosses.
Maybe we should rat him out, Sam. The thought of him out in the streets drinking lighter fluid seems somehow ironic.
It's scary to watch you wrestle with abstract concepts, Max.
Indeed.
How'd Trixie talk you into freeing Bruno?
She charmed me with her feminine wiles. She also promised to pay me $20.
Question is, did she pay him
Good.
the $20? That is the question.
I hear a distant rumbling.
That's my
You should
belly.
have thought of that before we left.
Yes. Those cutting edge, state of the art 3D graphics on a 2D background. Whoa.
Weird. World of Fish.
What a hunk of filet. I'm naming it Bubbles.
Bubbles.
It's a big fish net. That's a large fiberglass fish.
Might need that later.
What's going on here?
What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. I'm risking pneumonia standing in this creek. That's what's going on.
So, how are they biting?
They're biting pretty well. In the last hour, they've bitten an arm, 2 fingers, and my nose. If they bite any better, I'll need reconstructive surgery.
You must really love fish.
Actually, I'm allergic to them.
Then why do you work here?
Because I'm more allergic to poverty.
I love all your movies, especially the early funny ones.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I must have confused you with someone else. What do you know about Bigfoots?
My great-aunt Lois married a Bigfoot. He used to shed all over Grandma Phyllis's upholstery.
What's the deal with that helicopter?
That helicopter is the bane of my existence. Every time I catch enough fish to fill a net, the helicopter swoops down and carries the fish to the Ball of Twine Diner in Central Dis, Minnesota.
How sad.
I know. It's like being stuck in a Norman Mailer novel.
Have you seen Conroy Bumpus?
No, I try not to listen to country music. When I do, I usually have an uncontrollable desire to drink a lot of beer and do illegal things to farm animals. You too?
Well, that's more information
move.
that we needed to know. To Minnesota.
The world's largest ball of twine. Fun facts about the world's largest ball of twine. If laid out from end to end, the ball would stretch from here to the far side of Jupiter. Also, scientists theorize that by 2053, the sheer weight of the ball will push the Earth out of its orbit, propelling our planet on a collision course with the Sun.
Good thing my life expectancy is only 6 years.
Way to take the short view, little buddy. According to the plaque, this is a shaving from the first foot of the ball of twine.
I didn't know it was old enough to shave.
It's a 1/200,000th scale model of the actual ball of twine.
And it's only 1/200,000 as stupid as the actual ball of twine.
Now there's something you don't see every day.
What the hell are you talking about, Sam? We dump our fish heads out the window all the time.
Yeah, but these are halibut.
Yes, and you don't see that every day.
Do you work here?
Yep, have been for 40 years. So how can I help you?
How'd you get this job anyway?
I clawed my way to the top, trampling those foolish enough to get in my way.
Stop staring at me.
I can't help it.
It's places like this that make me wish I were Canadian.
Well, they've got one of these too, but half of it's French.
Which half?
You haven't seen an 8-foot-tall woodland creature answering to the name of Bruno around here, have you?
Are you talking about Bruno the Bigfoot?
Yes.
Yeah.
He and a bunch of other Bigfoots helped build the ball of twine back in '56. Why, the stories I could tell.
No!
I've heard enough stories today. Have you seen Bruno recently?
I haven't seen Bruno in 30 or so years. Is he in trouble?
That depends on your definition.
I like to use the one that involves spiny echidnae.
Well, is there anything else I can help you with?
What's with all the fish guts flying past the window?
Those are leftovers from our last fish delivery. Our famous rotating restaurant has fresh fish flown in every day from the world of fish in Mosquitaville, Missouri.
Has Conroy Bumpus passed through here?
Who's that?
He's a country western star gone berserk with power.
I wouldn't know him if I saw him. I don't get out much.
This ball isn't really made from a continuous piece of twine, is it?
Yep, it's the longest piece of twine in the world by 92 yards.
Rather specific there.
That'll be all for now.
We need to head up there. Then want to go down to Florida. Take care of the things there. Because we need to also get a jar open too.
Shake a leg, Max.
Shake the leg. The leg is being shook and shook and shook.
Hey, look!
I love a man who enjoys his work.
That's one long loose end.
Too bad we can't reach it from this side of the deck. You always need a large piece of string in games like this.
Yep, fourth wall broken.
These exposed wires look like they're part of the restaurant control mechanism.
You're look like overcooked pasta to me, Sam.
It's a conveniently located pair of mounted binoculars.
Since we're here,
Okay, I've lodged the magnifying lens in front of the mounted binoculars.
shocking developments.
Now I can control the speed and direction of the diner via these mounted binoculars.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Or not.
Maybe not.
That sets up things for later.
What you doing?
Using my telekinetic powers to bend my tools.
Why?
To help me fix the rotating mechanism on this diner.
Well, that makes sense. How do you bend these tools anyway?
You think I'm going to spill my secrets to you two Mama Lukes?
Yes.
Hey, lay off the swearing. We're trying to appeal to kids.
Get bent.
%, ampersand, $.
And colon, semicolon, too.
What are you doing?
We're swearing
Swearing
in longhand.
asterisk mouth.
I love that.
Should I even bother asking you about Conroy Bumpus?
No.
Have you heard anything about Bruno the Bigfoot?
Who that is Bruno the Bigfoot?
Sam, he's speaking in tongues.
What are these malformed tools good for?
Lots of things. Like scratching those hard-to-reach places.
Yes.
Every place is hard for me to reach.
Would you like a free sample?
Yes.
Sure.
Let me make one for you. It's all yours.
Thanks. Well, bye.
Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
This would look great in our office.
Yes, it would.
Gator Golf.
Bum, 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 bum.
It's about time they closed this senseless, cruel, politically incorrect attraction.
It was my favorite.
He's repulsive, but I can't take my eyes off of him. Not that I care, but what made you think of putting alligators and golf together?
I didn't. Fact is, this place used to be a miniature golf course. Then, back in '89, the swamp flooded the whole shooting match, windmills and all. Next thing I knew, I had a half-submerged miniature golf course crawling with 10-foot-long gators.
I hate when that happens.
Tell me about it. So I turned the golf course into a driving range.
It makes the best of a bad situation.
Don't you ever leave here?
Only to feed the gators.
When's feeding time?
Whenever there's food in front of them.
Good answer.
This must be a popular teen hangout.
It was. Then we had that problem with the Jenkins kid. Court made me destroy my best gator over that. Well, what can I do for you?
I've got an inexplicable urge to buy some suitcases.
Don't even joke about it, city boy.
Why not?
Do you know what this thing is?
That used to be my golf ball retriever. One of the gators bit the end clean off it. Until I get my new one, I have to get the golf balls out of the water manually.
Isn't that dangerous?
Take a look.
Short answer is yes, very.
So what kind of handicap does your average Bigfoot have?
Bigfoots? Don't get me started about Bigfoots. I used to have a Bigfoot. He was my star attraction.
I'm beginning to sense a theme here.
I kept him fed and sheltered, and how does he repay me?
In 10s and 20s?
1s and
No,
5s.
he ran away.
Did he have help?
Well, someone must have given him that there acetylene torch to cut through his protective ankle wear.
Protective ankle wear?
Protective ankle wear?
Okay, shackles.
What do you think of Conroy Bumpus?
Conroy Bumpus? He's my idol. I've named all my kids and pets after him. I built a beer can shrine to him in the garage. I live for the day when I can meet him in person. Why do you ask?
No reason. Don't go anywhere.
Where would I go?
Over there, clearly. He would clearly go over there.
Max, let's go.
And the proprietor has no idea what happened to his Bigfoot?
That's what he said, Mr. Bumpus.
You know, Lee Harvey, I'm beginning to think that vast unseen forces are aligned against my quest for a Bigfoot.
Ditto.
Ditto?
Ditto? Hey, look it! It's those two, what was that word, Sam?
Misanthropes? Yeah, misanthropes.
What are you, anyway, the president of the Hair Club for Short People?
This is Mr. Conroy Bumpus, famed country and western star. I'd suggest you show him some respect.
Yeah, well, he looks like a lounge lizard to me. And I'll bet his scalp itches from that bad rug. Maybe you should watch yourself, little furball. Yeah, well, I've got more hair on my fuzzy little butt than you do on that hollow country head of yours. Okay, I've had enough. Nobody makes fun of my hair.
Hold still, you flea-bitten polecat. Here you go, boss.
For...
What a jerk. It's a nice 5-iron, though.
4!
Oops.
Nice alligators. You like roaches?
Need to get them to line up. Need them more towards the middle. So that takes a little... might be about right.
Hey, you've made a path across the driving range. Geez, that certainly took long enough.
Shut up, Max. I hate that game.
Is that because you're a lousy golfer?
You're an irritable bunny today, aren't you?
Yeah, well, why don't you try sitting in this smelly booth while I beat the hell out of helpless fish?
Maybe I should just leave you there.
Did I mention what a lousy golfer you were? Hey, knock it off.
No.
Do it again, do it again.
Rude.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, what?
I found another sample of Sasquatch fur and mange in the booth. While I spent my young life waiting, just sitting there in that horrible booth, waiting.
Was he waiting?
Jeez, Max, get over it.
Okay, here, you carry it.
I'd better. I'm not sure where you'd put it.
That's none of your business, Sam.
We find out where he puts things later on. Not in this game, though.
It's a snow globe from the Mystery Vortex in scenic Goldwump, Washington.
Let me see.
Take a look.
Too bad it's empty or we could shake it.
Like this?
Yes.
Yeah. What's that writing on the bottom of the globe?
To Elmo the Bigfoot. Keep on truckin'. Shavul the Mole Man.
Hey, maybe Shavul's at the Mystery Vortex. Let's go there before I'm distracted by something.
All right. Do 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 do. Bum ba da da da. All right, we need to go to Schnucky's.
You're awfully cheery for a minimum wage earner.
All Snucky U graduates have completed courses in excessive and unwarranted cheerfulness. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about this?
It's artsy fun the whole family can enjoy. Anything else?
It's fartsy fun.
Do you know anything about Bigfoots?
Only what I read in the Weekly International Evening Enquirer Star. Anything else?
Hey, can you open this for me?
Sure, ain't a jar made I can't open.
Concentrate. Deep breaths.
Anything else I can do for you?
Nothing.
You have no idea how often I hear that.
We can take a guess.
I can't use Jesse James' severed hand. And it's still twitching.
Alright, we use this with this. And this with this. Bow, 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 down, down, bow, 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 bow,
That did the trick.
Time to get in the fish.
It's kind of wobbly in here. Hey, Max, come here.
Geronimo!
He's better than Matt Smith.
One must admire the skill with which the wily uber trout stalks its prey.
This is one of the 10 most liberating experiences of my life, Sam. Holy mackerel. I'm a trout, stupid. Holy trout. I'd always thought you were made of plaster.
It's better fishing than you see in Final Fantasy 15. Well, he did.
Now what do we do, Sam?
I'm thinking. What's that noise?
It sounds like you do when you've eaten too much Thai food, Sam.
Very descriptive. He's gonna need a bigger knife. Bum, bum.
I told you I had a plan. This is a completely unusable thingamabob. I can't reach it from here. Hey, Max, I've got another plan.
I think I liked you better when you were clueless.
Shut up and climb over the rail.
Hey, Bob, how you doing, sir?
See, that wasn't so bad.
What are you two doing out here?
Any more bright ideas?
Let's start crying like babies.
Galileo was wrong.
I don't think we were in a vacuum, Max.
Hey, how will we get our car back?
Wait for it. Let's get Bobo a shout out here. Bob does a lot of big MMO gaming, sometimes Elder Scrolls, sometimes Star Trek Online, and so forth. So be sure to check Bob out when you all get a chance. All around awesome dude. Alright.
Sam, this place is making my head pink.
That's probably just the metal plate in your head.
Hey, Panda, how you doing? How are things all with the pandas today?
Good Lord. It's a possessed outhouse.
This kind of thing wouldn't happen if they had indoor plumbing.
That is very true. If they had indoor plumbing, their toilets would not be floating in midair. They will be overflowing on the ground like all toilets should. Wait, what?
Who knows what makes these inanimate objects dance their infernal jitterbug?
I do. I think they're controlled by a series of really big magnets under the Earth's crust.
You're an ignorant dolt, Max. Mystery Vortex. It's a small door. It's a little door.
Tired baby panda has had a rough shift today, fussing all day. I think my allergies are in full force, been sneezing, itching eyes all day. Oof. Well, hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. A fussy baby panda is, well, it's a baby panda that's fussy.
It's a big door. It's a big door.
I think it's a big door, I'm not sure.
Yipes.
Gravity's taken a holiday and lost its luggage.
That's not what I'm about to lose. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Throw down.
Whatever.
Mini Vortex. Museum gift shop. Bigfoot. It's another tuft of Sasquatch hair and mange.
My rabbity senses tell me that this is not Bruno's hair and mange. Or maybe I'm in love.
Looks like all the blood went to her head years ago.
I would like to work in a place like this where you're just hanging around all day, upside down.
Stove gib tool ba wonk oi odd taw.
I'm upside down, cutie, not dyslexic.
Oh. Don't you get tired of always hanging around here?
I'm fine as long as I keep denying the urge to fall or jump.
I feel like my sense of reality has just exploded.
Try cutting down on cholesterol.
That would help.
Are you feeling as mentally unstable as I am?
More so.
It'll wear off in a few hours.
I'm looking for a Bigfoot.
You too? I used to have a Bigfoot nap like ice over there. Yesterday, I stepped out to have my spine recompressed, and when I got back, he was gone.
Spine recompression. Cool.
So cool.
Do you know who Conroy Bumpus is?
Yes, and he was here looking for a Bigfoot. Then he got sick and had to leave.
This place seems to have that effect on people. Do you sell any snow globes like this one?
We used to, but not anymore.
Why not?
Because they were having an inexplicably bad effect on the vortex. With every new snow globe we built, the vortex got weaker and weaker.
The same thing happens when I watch sitcoms.
So we decided to discontinue the snow globes for financial reasons.
I guess this means you don't have any snow globe stoppers.
You got it.
We'll be back.
Back, front, it's all the same to me.
Up, down. It's such a wacky place that we drop into.
That's a mirror.
Really? It most certainly is a mirror.
told you this place was controlled by giant magnets buried under the Earth's crust?
Lucky guess. So the question is, what combination is going to let us into finding Shavul? Let's go red, blue, which makes purple.
I can't reach the doorknob.
Alright, that wasn't it. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Well, there's two red doors.
This is a completely unusable thingamabob.
Is it really? Is it really unusable?
Look at all the cheese.
I didn't think they could do that.
What was the cheese doing? We need to know what the cheese was doing. We gotta wait for Max.
I'm becoming a ball of intellect.
Let's hightail it out of here before we lose our corporeal bodies forever.
Okay, so the red doors are definitely not the right doors. Let's try the blue door. Which really looks more purplish to me, but what do I know?
I'm becoming a ball of intellect.
Let's hightail it out of here before we lose our corporeal bodies forever.
Weird sounds are weird. See, there's nothing worse than becoming a ball of intellect. So the question is that going to register as yellow or orange, that last door? And the solution to this puzzle changes from game to game, so it's like it's never the same solution twice. Let's try this one first. Orange. Go figure. We found the room. We found Shavul, the mole man, the man of mole. Mole. Mole, 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 mole.
Who are you? I'm Sam. He's Max. We bust punks.
And we're overachievers.
That's cool, man. I'm Shavul. What do you want with me?
Hey, Sam, look. Well, this bottled water is a real letdown.
We need your help.
Help is my middle name. Or maybe it's Star Child.
It's helped, Star Child.
What's with all the newspaper clippings?
I'm collecting evidence of bizarre paranormal phenomena, man.
Like the inexplicable staying power of professional wrestling?
Yeah.
Right on, man. It's my belief that all the mysterious goings-on in the world, UFOs, striped toothpaste, two-headed squirrels, Dan Quayle, etc., are all somehow connected by a seemingly invisible cosmic thread of interdependency.
I had that once, but then my parents kicked me out of the house and told me to find a job. Doug says hi.
That karmic waste of space?
Yes.
I bet he still spends his days zoned out in front of the TV watching crummy reruns.
Yeah, but now he's got cable.
1, 2, 3.
What are we fighting for?
Just checking. What do you know about Bruno?
Bruno the Bigfoot?
I forgot something at the
Bruno and I go
big
way
ball of
back.
twine.
I've always felt a special kinship with Bigfoots.
I feel the same way about pointy sticks.
I forgot his mood ring.
I haven't thought about Bruno for years. Allow me a moment to karmically link myself to him.
If you must.
He must.
Hold on. I'm getting something. I see Frog Rock between the inexplicable Valley of Lights and Mount Badrich. Wait, man. Bruno's in trouble. It's like several voices screaming out in terror and then suddenly silenced. Sorry, guys, but I can't get a clear psychic image of Bruno. The sad truth is that I haven't been able to concentrate very well since I lost my mood ring in the biggest ball
Which
of twine
I
in the
forgot to
world.
pick up.
If you find it for me, maybe I can help you.
Could you repeat that bit about your missing mood ring again?
Okay, man. I lost it in the biggest ball of twine in the world.
I think he's trying to tell us something, Sam.
Well, I guess that's all for now.
Make yourself at home.
He looks like a health-conscious version of Doug. Water bottle. I'm sure there's something interesting in there.
Don't touch that.
No problem. Refreshing. I can't use these things together.
Yep. But we can at least knock out a couple of things. No, actually, I would have had to head back to the bigger ball of twine anyway. To find Frog Rock. So this works out, but not in the way that I was intending for it to go.
I can't use the...
Just jam it in there.
That was wholesome.
Not to mention physically improbable.
I can't use these things together.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Shake a leg, Max.
Shake the leg, shake the leg. Do 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 do.
It's the inexplicable Valley of Lights. It's a rock. That's the enchanted Argyle Forest. It's a rock. Why, it's the eternal plain of acid rain. It's a rock. The largest stump in the world.
Definitely, it's a big stump.
It's a rock. Mount Badrich. It's the inexplicable Valley of Lights.
So that means...
It's a rock. And it's between the two things Shavul said it was between. It must be Frog Rock.
Or it could be Fraggle Rock.
I think I can see Frog Rock.
Do 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 bum 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 do 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 do.
Just your run-of-the-mill flying outhouse.
Yep, a flying outhouse. There's nothing strange about it.
You're back.
And we're bigger than a bread box.
3 bread boxes even.
What do you want now?
Is this your ring?
Cool, man. Have you found Frog Rock yet?
Yes, but I don't see how that's going to get me any closer to Bruno.
Finding Frog Rock's only the beginning, man.
Just the beginning.
Once you're at Frog Rock, you'll need some samples.
Samples?
Yeah, man. Bigfoot samples. You know, fur and stuff. 3 of them. Smear them all over Frog Rock.
Right.
Put the fur on the rock. Got it. Let's go, Max.
Wait. You'll also need some Mystic Mole Man powder.
You must be joking.
No joke, man. Here, I'll get you some. Here you go. Sprinkle this Mystic Mole Man powder over the fur when you've smeared it all over Frog Rock.
What'll happen then?
Something wonderful.
Something wonderful.
Thanks. Let's go, Max.
Yeah, man. It's like Hippie Moleman.
Frog Rock. It's Max. This doesn't look like a frog at all.
My innocence has been shattered by this blatant tourist trap. I want my money back.
We didn't pay anything.
Well, somebody better give me some money.
Yeah, we can't argue with them on that.
That's gross, Sam.
Put more fur on the rock.
That's gross, Sam.
Dump the powder.
Well?
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Sure gets dark quickly around here.
I don't think this is a natural occurrence, Max. In fact, I think we're witnessing a celestial convergence of some sort.
Do you think it'll make that rock look more like a frog? This means something, Sam.
Indeed it does. You ever get a feeling that the game is telling you something, but you just don't know what it means? Feels like we should go somewhere.
It's a Conroy world after all.
If we ever get this rich and famous, I want you to shoot me, Sam.
It'll be a pleasure. Bumpusville. I wonder if Conroy's a member of Good Sam Club. A wishing well.
I wish I had absolute power to decide who lives and who dies.
I think we'd need a bigger well. I wish this game were over. Hold it. Get back here. We're dealing with a very literal well here.
He wished for it, man.
I wish I knew what Max was thinking.
Max is thinking.
Well, that was a waste of money. Nah, this thing's malfunctioning.
Howdy, partners. I'm Conroy Bumpus, and welcome to Bumpusville. Feel free to wander the mansion, but for Pete's sake, don't touch anything. Howdy, partners.
Touch all the things.
Cripes. Hey, Max, take a look at this.
It's titled Me, Myself, and I.
Hey, you learned how to read. It's a macro-hard maintenance droid. Bumpus got this gold record for Daddy's two-stepping in his 2-foot grave. It's hard to believe that he sold 1 million of Tobacco Spit Blues.
Wait, say what you want about Conroy. He is, you know.
Oh, the platinum record Conroy got for his all-time hit, Smile When You Say That, You Rock and Rollin' Wimp. It's a gold record for Conroy's runaway hit, Broken-Hearted Roadkill on the Highway of Romance. Conroy's first 8-track tape, Flushed Down the Toilet of Love. It's a gold record for Bumpus's Heaven's Just Like Texas, except that there's no taxes. It's the platinum record Bumpus got for Let's Drink Beer and Shoot Things. It's a gold record for Conroy's breakthrough hit, Two-Fisted, Beer-Drinking, Gun-Toting, Hard-Loving, Fast-Driving, Country Western Liverpudlian.
Hell of a title. Do, 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 do.
It's Max.
Hey! Visitors ain't allowed to use Mr. Bumpus' state-of-the-art virtual reality equipment.
VR?
It's Conroy's thuggish henchman, Lee Harvey. Don't I know you?
I don't know. You ever in the Pensacola camp for problem children?
No.
Well, that's where I spent most of the last 10 years, so I don't see how we could have met.
What you reading?
Dial Linux by L. Rod Hubble. It's changing my life.
You sure are one dedicated employee.
Yep, that's me, detonated.
Uh-huh.
Well, we'll be looking around ourselves. Don't get up.
Fine.
So, what's this Conroy Bumpus Yahoo really like?
Has he got any deep, dark secrets we can exploit for monetary gain?
Hey, don't be casting no aspirations toward Mr. Bumpus. He busted me out of the youth camp, gave me this high-paying $4.75 an hour job, taught me how to speak Swahili, found a baboon's heart for my sister's transplant operation, and he sings real pretty too.
How can you stand to work for someone who persecutes harmless beasts like Bruno the Bigfoot?
On my feet?
He's got you there, Sam.
Good answer.
Don't you have any misgivings about hunting harmless freaks like Trixie?
I did, but then I took a couple aspirin.
So, what's all this virtual reality equipment for?
The way I understand it, Mr. Bumpus uses a sophisticated virtual reality scenario to interface with the mansion security system.
The devil, you say?
The devil! The devil!
The devil!
Yep, sometimes Mr. Bumpus lets me use the equipment. I pretend I'm over 100 feet tall and everyone else is like ants and I just squish, 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 squish.
We get the picture. Skip it.
Wow! It's Monster Truck Weekend!
Happening every Sunday.
Sunday!
Sunday. Okay, I'm over the shock now.
I'm not, but I'm sure my gentle naivete will survive.
It's a pillow, and it's got Miracle Grow hair tonic all over it.
Granted, we're going to need to come back for the hairpiece a little later on, but might as well.
What you doing?
Hang back, buddy, and observe my magic.
Give me the book. That almost worked.
Oops.
Bum 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 bum.
Find out all you need to know?
Maybe. I got a little lost in the troubleshooting chapter.
We still got a few other things to do in here before we...
This is Conroy's first guitar. It says here that he practiced diligently for 2 weeks, then gave it up and hired a backup band.
That story warms the cockles of my heart.
So do car crashes. Cripes, look at all the trophies.
I think this Bumpus goon is overcompensating for his lack of stature, Sam. Besides, I've got a lot more trophies than he does.
Look, they're paintings of trophies. It's Max. It's a portrait of John Muir.
Say, Sam, just who is John Muir?
Good question.
Who's John Muir? Hey, guys, this dope doesn't know who John Muir is.
You gotta be kidding.
What a maroon.
What a them cow poop.
Them cow poop.
Sam, the dead animal heads are talking to me.
Where?
Up there.
Well?
But...
You really shouldn't tell fibs about dead animals, Max.
But...
Stop bugging me. I'm admiring this portrait of John Muir.
But who's John Muir?
Do you really want to know?
If you'll stop talking, sure.
Okay, hit it, boys.
There once was a man named John Muir.
A naturalist, noble and pure,
His love for all beasties.
The most and the
Educated.
leasties.
has never been equaled.
For sure.
We'll take this. Time for, you know what this game needs is another musical interlude.
Bumpusville is proud to present the master of melody, the king of country, Mr. Entertainment, Conroy Bumpus.
I hate floor shows.
I remember my childhood in Brighton, when dear old Dad would bounce me on his knee. He'd say, son, there ain't nothing as exciting as exposing beasts to inhumanity. That's why I'm happy to be king of the creatures. I'm proud to be the lord of the old. I love collecting things with grotesque features. It makes me feel like some Chaldean god. Oh, I trapped my first tiger before I could speak. Killed me a bear when I was 3. And now with this Bigfoot and giraffe-necked freak, I finally have a full menagerie. Hit it, boys!
That's why beasts have been being feared by the one, just to be the czar of the song. None of us can be where we are one.
Oh, it's tough to be a country western star. Thank you, thank you.
Such a good little song.
Your attention, please. Conroy Bumpus has left the building.
Do, 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 do. That's right, Pinocchio was up there.
Now that I've read that ponderous manual, I can move the robot around like this.
I'm impressed.
That's nothing. Watch this.
Help me, Sam and Max. You're my only hope.
That was gratuitous.
Sorry. This might be more useful.
Whack it on the head.
don't think the cute little robot wants to follow its new programming, Sam.
I don't
I don't
recall
recall
giving it
giving
a
it
choice.
cute little choice. There he goes.
I'm ripe with anticipation.
I thought I smelled something. How Pavlovian.
And you should know.
Let's see if we can get this right on the first try.
This is virtual reality? I may be sick.
Dramatic! Such cutting-edge graphics and gameplay!
Well?
I am the Keymaster.
Does that come with a dental plan?
Yes.
I don't know what you two critters are up to, but I want you out of here. Now!
We were just leaving, dude. Boom, 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 boom. No. The flex.
Gee, thanks.
Whoa.
Well, back to the circus with you.
I'm feeling a little morally conflicted about taking Bruno back to the circus.
I'm not. Let's go, you big lug.
Stay away from him, you malefactor.
I'm not a malefactor. I'm a lagomorph.
Look, I'm not going back to the circus, and I'm late for a party.
Oh yeah, the Bigfoot party. Where is it?
It's at Evelyn Morrison's Savage Jungle Inn in picturesque Half-Life, Nevada. Bigfoots.
And their dates?
Only.
Let's go.
This place is tiki-rific.
Tiki-rific?
Yeah, I feel immersed in native culture.
I just hope this place has authentic Savage Tiki drinks with that authentic Tiki Tang.
Tiki Tang is awesome.
Savage Jungle Inn.
Welcome, podiatrically gifted. Dun-dun-dun.
It's a phone booth with privacy shading. That's a particularly big Bigfoot. I wonder if this bird talks.
Maybe it'll give us an important clue.
Nah, that'd be stupid. I remember seeing this movie in theaters when I was a pup. During the climactic scene, they drop giant rubber snakes on the audience. Why don't they make movies like that anymore?
Higher standards?
Probably.
Yeah, nowadays they make movies that, or they try to class them up.
Don't be silly. Hey, aren't you Evelyn Morrison, famed B-movie star?
Yes, I am she.
I've seen all your movies.
My favorite was Robot Terror from Beyond the Galaxy.
Is that the one where the alien says, Clam do Beretta Nimno?
No, that's Vampirus in prison.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like Evelyn Morrison's autograph?
Actually, we just want to ask a few questions.
Evelyn Morrison is always available for interviews.
How'd you end up in the hotel business?
I bet it was a sordid combination of fast cars and fast living. Vroom, vroom.
It was the stars.
Bigger movie stars than you?
Pshaw.
Pshaw?
No, the stars didn't get bigger. The rubber monsters got smaller.
Huh.
I still say it was a lurid tale of sin and depravity.
Action!
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Corman.
I have this sudden craving for an umbrella drink.
Evelyn Morrison's Jungle Inn has the greatest umbrella drinks in the world, with over 237 kinds of rum.
All in just one drink? Which way to the bar?
Take it easy, Max. You don't even drink.
Oh, yeah. The toucan must have put words into my mouth.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what happened. We all know.
Have you had any problems with the Bigfoots?
Evelyn Morrison has always worked well with grotesque creatures of the night.
I'll take that as a no, then. You haven't seen a short, self-absorbed, crazy-as-a-bedbug country western singing star around here, have you?
If you mean Conroy Bumpus, Evelyn Morrison had him ejected from the premises hours ago.
How many hours?
He was harassing Evelyn Morrison's guests.
I'll get back to you later.
Evelyn Morrison will be here. In the meantime, why not take some of these brochures? They have Evelyn Morrison's autograph on them, making them must-have collectibles.
Thanks.
All right.
I hate it when you hum, Sam. It sounds like a high-voltage tower.
These are pamphlets for the Mount Rushmore Dinosaur Tar Pit and Bungee Jumping National Park in North Dakota, and someplace called the Celebrity Vegetable Museum in Goat Liver, Texas.
I think I like the humming better.
Right.
What's up in there?
Big time Bigfoot party.
Sounds like some kind of shindig.
It's the event of the century. Stop.
What's up?
Only Sasquatches and their dates are allowed on the convention floor.
Bigfoot, Bigfoot, let me in.
Not by the numerous hairs on my chinny chin chin.
Damn it, that was clever. Remember, we got this wraps a couple hours ago.
Here.
Look at the joy in his eyes.
Ooh. This is great. Really great. I owe you guys.
Yeah, he's big feet. You know, big feet, big corns. You don't need to do something with them.
Celebrity Vegetable Museum. So this is where it all happens.
It's making me hungry, Sam.
You don't want to eat these veggies, little buddy. They've all got faces on them.
And?
What detail?
See the carrot leaning out of the book depository?
Never mind that. What about the string beans behind the fence on the grassy knoll? That avocado is Governor Connolly. That avocado is Governor Connolly. That avocado is Governor Connolly.
Notice the one that looks like Alfred Hitchcock.
Which one of these guys is the walrus?
The celery stalk. I wonder what's holding those mop tops up. I can't believe Harrison actually agreed to this.
It is a stunning likeness, though.
It's amazing what they can do with mushrooms.
You're having a pepperoni cracked pepper Triscuits and a stick of cheese. Not super hungry tonight. Yeah. Let's see, what did I have? I had me some macaroni and a little chicken. That's what I have for lunch.
Remaindered Conroy Bumpus eggplants.
I guess his 15 minutes of fame are about up.
What the holy mother of gourd is this?
Oh, isn't it obvious?
The holy mother of
gourd.
gourd.
In the shapes of famous celebrities. For a small fee, I'll grow a vegetable from a photograph.
Oh, that would have been my second guess. How late are you open?
As late as you want. Gotta grab the sales when you can in this business.
I grow more fascinated by the moment. So what's the biggest thing in vegetable celebrities right now?
I can't believe I lived long enough to hear you say that, Sam.
You may not believe this, Sonny, but the biggest thing right now is miniaturization.
Miniaturization?
Peas.
Peas?
I know, it seems impossible. All we are saying is give peas a chance.
All we are saying is give peas a chance.
So what do you know about Bigfoots?
Well, they don't translate well into vegetables. I've been experimenting with the idea for a while. There's just no such thing as a furry vegetable.
Check out our fridge.
Furry vegetables in the fridge. Got it.
What prompted that batch of Conroy heads over there?
Well, I was trying a new growth hormone for some of my more distinguished personalities when I realized it was no good. Now it won't stop. They just keep growing like that. Big misshapen growths on top. Reminded me of Conroy Bumpus, so I ran a special.
Well, bye.
All right, since we're here...
What do you make of this?
Famed naturalist John Muir, huh? This looks like a zucchini squash to me. I can do this, but it'll take a short while.
A zucchini squash. All right, we'll be back for it. Where are we?
Bungie National Memorial.
Okay, buddy, time to play the name game with the presidents.
Let's do George. George, fo forge, banana, fo forge, fee, fi, fo forge, George.
There isn't any president. We can't rhyme.
Let's do Thomas. Thomas, fo famas, banana, fo famas, fee, fi, fo famas, Thomas. Let's do Teddy. Teddy, fo fetty, banana, fo fetty, fee, fi, fo fetty, Teddy. Let's do Abe. Abe, fo fabe, banana, fo fabe, fee, fi, fo fabe, Abe.
Aren't you glad you came here to experience that? The Panda Shuffle.
Look, a 70 million year old statue with no graffiti.
I thought it was missing something. Where's the crayons?
No way.
Why not?
You're artistically inept.
Can I just paint his toenails red?
Maybe later.
Hi, my name is...
I can't use these things together.
Hi, my name is Rex, the Thunder Lizard. During the late Jurassic period, I was king of the dinosaurs. As you can see, my tiny forearms are quite...
That was informative.
Alright. Time for a bit of creative dentistry. Come here, Max.
Boom! We finally got the tooth.
The whole tooth?
Nothing bad.
What's that, a hunk of cheese? Yep, it was.
I've seen hair like this somewhere before.
Your butt?
No, this hair has the same coarseness as Sasquatch hair.
You don't suppose they skinned Sasquatches to make this cheesy roadside attraction?
Who knows? More importantly, who cares?
Hi, I'm Wally, the woolly mammoth. I may be extinct now, but during the Ice Age, I was king of the mammals. Hi, I'm Wally.
Time to put Max to work again.
Hey, Max.
Hey, what?
I've got a job for those mighty incisors of yours.
What?
See that woolly mammoth?
What about it?
Stop playing dumb and get chomping.
Where are you getting the scissors from?
Fine work, Max. Now we've got more faux woolly mammoth hair than we'll ever need, and we've learned an important lesson.
Yeah, the woolly mammoths died of embarrassment.
Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, na, na. Do, 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 do. The tar pit slide.
This place evokes a sense of wonder.
You have to wonder.
Oh, it's a natural woodland creature enjoying the advancements of humankind.
And his friend with the snout seems to be submerged in the fun as well.
I can't remember the last time I saw so much tar.
Me neither, but my long-term memory is virtually non-existent.
This line's not moving very quickly.
The same thing could be said about the plot.
Yes.
That's not funny, Max.
Yes, the plot of this game has come to a total standstill.
What's going on here, you cute little ragamuffin?
What does it look like, Barface?
You should show more respect toward your elders, Sonny.
Respect this, Bowser Breath. Ooh, can I pummel him now, Sam?
No, Max. Puberty will be punishment enough for this one.
True.
Can we cut in line?
Not on your life, Fido.
We want to ride the tar slide.
Line forms in the back, Shep.
Oh, the humanity.
Where?
So long, Squirt.
Rude kid.
You must be this tall. Bungee. She must be the instructor on duty. Are you in charge here?
Yes, I'm an Olympic bungee jumper and I know everything there is to know about bungee jumping.
Olympic bungee jumping?
Wow, she sounds sure.
What do I do?
The principles are important to master. Get a safety harness from behind that little screen over there. Once that's on, it's important that you jump from the board toward the pit of tar below. But I'm sure a great big hunk of fur like yourself would have no problem.
Yeah, sounds easy.
Looks dangerous.
Very.
We're in law enforcement. How much would you charge us to use the bungees?
Enthusiastic law enforcement.
I'd let you go anytime. I'm partial to dog and bunny teams.
That's weird.
Works for me.
Of course it will work for him.
Hey, that furry pig thing is still down there.
That's the beauty of this tar. It's always at the right consistency and temperature. It could be days before you sink too low for us to find you.
I'm convinced. Let's go, Flyboy.
My nose is running.
Whose isn't?
Bye.
So long, cutie.
Stop
Quit
that.
that. So, what do you think?
It fits you just fine.
Ooh, stand back. She may pounce.
It's a danger I face every day.
Every
So,
single
Max,
day.
what do you think?
A regular 007.
Are you sure?
Clint baby would be nervous. But get moving. I'm beginning to think you're stalling. Clint.
Baby.
Who's stalling? I'm just waiting for my buddy to come here and check out this spectacular view.
That was the whole point. Get some tar.
I don't think this is the time or place. Great, now we've got a Stiltwalker's costume covered with tar and faux woolly mammoth hair.
Alright. Now we need to go get us a hairpiece for the costume. All right. Ready to see something cool or silly or both?
Hey, that hurts. Knock it off.
And stay out.
Rude.
Okay, I've attached Conroy Bumpus' toupee to the Stiltwalker's costume.
All right, time to go to a Bigfoot party.
It says, "Gvasnyeljitni."
Close enough for jazz. Let's go. I guess we could try it on.
Hey, that's a downright nice Sasquatch costume. I'll let you guys in with that one.
Looks like something important's happening.
Things are happening.
Hundreds of years ago, it was becoming apparent that our time was running out. Yet we were slow to heed the warnings of impending doom. The seemingly slow encroachment of mankind and all that his many living styles entail seemed like a vague and distant problem. A problem for future generations of Yeti to solve. Blithely, we sat back, ignoring our own inner call for action. Tradition and the status quo were our excuses for complacency. The certainty of not just losing our way of life, but possibly our very lives. And the demise of our entire race is now becoming a reality. A reality we can no longer choose to ignore. As it turns out, the humans and their technology are moving faster than we are, much faster than we had anticipated.
Everybody getting
and
this?
So we now face the final crisis. Unless we pull together, not just acknowledging the need for change, but embracing change not just with our hearts and our minds, but with our actions, we will fall behind, moving backward into extinction. Well, back to the music.
Well, that's a party dropper. We will steal the wine.
Hey, baby, what's your sign?
Property of Vanuatu.
Vanuatu?
Vanuatu. The Bigfoot chief. The guy who just gave that speech. My husband. Don't sweat it, Junior. If I had a tree for every time a teenage Bigfoot's made a drunken pass at me, we surely wouldn't be in the mess we're in today.
Redneck! Thank you very much for the 100 biddies, sir. Congratulations on the 5th year. Thank you very much, Redneck. I appreciate it a lot, sir. And hopefully you're having yourself a good day today, and all is well with your mother-in-law and everything.
It must be a hoot being married to our commander-in-chief.
Oh, it's not that great. Sure, you get to travel, but sometimes you get so lonely. Why, just yesterday I was telling my therapist, Nancy, sometimes it's so lonely at the top. Then she had the nerve to say, blah, 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 bow, bow, bow. So naturally I said, walla, walla, walla. Then she had the nerve to say,
Gee, your hair smells terrific.
You should talk to my hair care specialist, Janet. She does marvelous work. Why, just last autumn, she was soaking my head and I said, Janet, you're just about the best hair care specialist I've ever known. So she said, yada yada yada.
Have you seen Bruno?
Bruno?
Yes.
Why,
yeah, just finished up the evening with Mom drinking a local beer. Nice.
To a pig. Salt of
So
the
is
earth
it, so is it a crazy beer,
Nicest,
redneck?
most generous
Local?
Bigfoot you'll ever meet. Dumb as a post, of course, but generous. Why, just the other day I was talking to my manicurist, Kimmy, and I said, Kimmy, that Bruno has got to be the dumbest creature to ever walk the surface of the planet. And then she said, yada yada yada.
Have you seen Trixie around here?
Trixie? Nice girl, wonderful human being. Complete fashion victim, of course, but so pleasant. Just last week, I was talking to Katie, my color consultant, and I said, Katie, that Trixie girl wouldn't know a burnous from a sarong if her life depended on it. So she said, yada yada yada.
You haven't seen Conroy Bumpus.
It's an Indian Pale Ale,
Internationally
5%.
renowned country western superstar Conroy Bumpus.
I wouldn't know
bought
the
all
difference
his
between
albums.
that and a
He's the
Budweiser.
greatest thing since sliced bread. I'd say he's the most gifted entertainer of the 20th century. He's an immoral cretin, of course, but boy, can he sing. I was talking to my chiropractor, Karen, just last month, and I said, Karen, that despicable Conroy Bumpus sure has got a pretty voice. Then she had the nerve to say,
Adieu.
Don't be a stranger.
Just be strange.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Didn't we meet last summer in Cancun?
I don't think so. I was hanging upside down in a block of ice last summer.
How'd that happen?
Oh, the usual. I was strolling in the Andes, minding my own business, when some idiot mountain climber comes along and yells, Hey, it's the abominable snowman. Next
Same but
thing I
made with
know,
weeds
there's an
and hops.
avalanche, and I'm covered in 20 feet of snow. When I wake up, I'm hanging upside down in an ice block in some place called the Mystery Vortex.
You're the skinniest Bigfoot I've ever seen.
I've been fasting in preparation for the day when the aliens come to rescue us.
Aliens?
Hey, it's the abominable, forget it. Has Bruno shown up yet?
Keep your voice down. Bruno's involved in a top-secret reconnaissance mission to the aliens' home planet.
Of course. How silly of me to forget. Have you seen Bruno's girlfriend anywhere?
Shh! She's helping Bruno contact the aliens.
The aliens.
Oh, yeah.
My impression of that mean. Aliens. Normally, sometimes I have the hair for it.
You haven't run into Conroy Bumpus, have you?
No, but I know how to do
No,
with
not
him.
be driving a
He has
course.
near
Once
fatal
one beer is
vulnerability to
gone, the
ice,
keys
like
are out
all
of my
beings
hand,
from
as
the
you
evil
probably know.
planet
Yes, I do know.
Snarkon.
We'll keep that in mind. We'll catch you later.
Figure of speech. What choreography? He looks spooky in a cheery sort of way.
So spooky.
So, fellow smelly woodland creature, where have you been hiding for the past few years?
Hiding? Dude, I've spent the last 8 years manacled to a dunking booth. If Bruno and his girlfriend hadn't rescued me, I'd still be there.
That was established 6 years ago on Mrs. Redden. I'm willing to bet so.
Your appetite's bigger than mine.
Hey man, if you'd spent the past 8 years on a bread and water diet, you'd be scarfing down everything in sight too, dude.
Dude.
So where are all the bodacious Bigfoot babes?
Take it easy, Max. You don't even like girls.
I don't?
Dude, are you like having an argument with your belly button?
Yes. Always have an argument with your belly button. Like, quiet you. I'll probably have a few more once you get home. Yeah. Of that, I have no doubt, Redneck.
Have you seen Bruno around?
I haven't seen the dude since he rescued me. I hear he's hiding out from a crazy bear and bunny who want to drag him off to an evil carnival.
Bear?
What was that?
Gas. Have you heard from Trixie?
I guess she's hiding out with Bruno.
Have you seen Conroy Bumpus around here?
Is he the guy that coined the phrase, hang 10?
No, he's a country western star gone berserk.
Ew, heinous.
So heinous.
I'll let you get back to your food.
Mahalo, dude.
Mahalo.
I won't be seen in this ridiculous state.
Okay, great. If I can...
Like anyone would notice.
There's a reason for it, because I want to see if I can, No, I need the freaking ice pick, and the ice pick is in the...
I guess we could try it on.
And the ice pick is in the freezer area.
Hey, that's a downright nice.
I totally forgot.
I'll let you
I was
back
thinking,
in with
yeah, I
that
can
one.
go and get everything, the last few things I need.
Enjoying yourself?
Very much so.
I wonder if they'll play Yellow River.
Don't make a move, Yeti boy.
Well, 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 a Bigfoot.
Sure is a scrawny feller.
A Bigfoot in the hand is worth two in the bush, Lee Harvey.
Sorry, boss.
Think nothing of it, old chap.
Stream
Now,
started pause, I don't know why.
Pop off to the
And
bush
Twitch has
and
been
get
acting weird
Yes,
the past
sir,
week
Mr.
or
Bumpus.
so.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna put you in my menagerie, you mangy Bigfoot, you.
Where'd you get the extra toupee?
I'm only gonna say this once, so listen closely. I don't wear a toupee.
He totally wears a toupee.
Look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Nice try.
I can't be in your menagerie. I don't know how to play an instrument.
You'll be amazed how a few hundred volts speeds up the learning process.
Why do you persecute harmless Bigfoots?
Harmless? Harmless? I'll have you know my parents were killed by a rabid Bigfoot.
Really?
Well, no. Actually, I'm just a warped, evil person who gets his jollies torturing cute woodland creatures.
Well, that's a valid motivation, too.
Yeah, it is in its own way. Oof. You're on mobile too, so that doesn't help any. Yeah, if the Wi-Fi is bad too.
Where'd you get that British accent, anyway?
I'm originally from Liverpool, twit.
You. I'm not really a Bigfoot, you know.
Pull the other one.
You'll never get away with this.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
Maybe this'll convince you that I'm not a Bigfoot.
You again?
I left the net back in Bumpusville.
Forget the net. We're gonna disguise ourselves as a Bigfoot.
Why?
So we can infiltrate their ranks, learn their ways, and pick them off at our leisure.
Oh,
And no funny stuff, dog boy.
yeah.
Hey, Max, why don't you make yourself useful? That was fun.
Now future generations will be able to enjoy his atonal warblings.
Are there any more shrimp balls back here? Who are you?
We're the freelance police.
We just saved your collective hash.
Yes.
Really? Then I guess it'd be okay to make you honorary Yeti chiefs. Walk this way.
Walk this way.
Can I have your attention, please? Although it's our tradition to allow only Bigfoots
And their dates
to these gatherings, these two have shown themselves worthy of our gratitude and our trust.
These are a naive people.
And so I'm granting them the title of Honorary Bigfoot Chief. So don't mess with them.
That's it? Honorary Bigfoot Chief? Where's the cash?
We don't want Bigfoot money, Max. It's probably made of tree bark or something.
I know, but it's the principle of the thing.
Very much so.
You may now wander freely about the convention floor without concern for your health.
Gee, thanks.
Think nothing of it. Follow me.
Walk this way. I got most of these. I got one more thing I gotta get, which is the first totem.
Since you have proven yourselves to be friends of the Yeti, I have brought you here to share in our biggest secret. These great totem poles have been gathered from across the world and passed down from generation to generation of Bigfoots.
Like fruitcake.
Yes.
We believe they hold the answer to our ultimate salvation. But the secret of their purpose is a riddle we've been unable to fathom.
Sounds heavy.
Like fruitcake.
Like fruitcake.
It's real heavy.
Bruno.
Like fruitcake.
Why aren't you at the party?
Who can party while their world comes to an end?
Most of your mange-ridden brethren, apparently.
I told you it was a bad idea to spike the punch.
I thought it would loosen up everyone's imagination.
No wonder we're facing extinction. Okay, guys, here's the situation. The Bigfoot way of life is rapidly going down the tubes. These totem poles might be able to save us, but A, we don't know what they mean. B, most of us have been partying too much to figure out what they mean. And C, we Bigfoots have a hard time operating in public, if you know what I mean.
We wouldn't normally be asking for help, but we're desperate.
Well, that's how we get most of our gigs, so why not?
Great. Why don't you three get cracking on the totem poles? I'm going to the hot tub.
Okay, Sam, he's here, we're here. Let's go.
Wait, go where?
Back to the carnival so we can get paid, you big lummox.
I may be slow, but I am not stupid. I am
There's a
staying
difference?
right here.
Psst, Max.
What?
Maybe we should wait a while before returning Bruno to his well-meaning yet horribly twisted owners.
Why?
Because I have a sick, gnarled premonition that something important is going to happen to the Bigfoots. And it would be nice if Bruno were here to see it before we slapped him back in a block of ice.
You're getting soft, Sam.
We've decided to let you roam free until the end of the convention.
Gee, thanks. Is there anything I can do for you in return?
I still can't figure out how a witty-urbane Bigfoot like yourself fell into the clutches of the Cushmans.
It's a familiar story. Bigfoot meets fish. Bigfoot tries to catch fish. Bigfoot falls into Arctic ice floe.
That's a classic, all right.
Very classic.
Didn't I hear something about a hot tub around here?
Later, little buddy. Right now, we've got things to figure out.
But that hot tub really sounds like the place to be.
Later. So what do you think about all this?
I'm just happy to be here, Sam. Happy to be at room temperature and happy to be free at last.
Born free, as free as the wind blows.
Max,
What?
what were you saying, Bruno?
I lost my thought.
Darn.
How'd you and Trixie meet, anyway?
We didn't really meet until she thawed me out. But I've loved her ever since that first night she snuck into the freak tent and sang me to sleep with a Scrantonese lullaby.
And you want to put him back in a block of ice?
Yes.
Yeah.
So?
I give up. Well, now that Conroy's out of your hair, what are you going to do?
Try brushing it, maybe?
Well, I've still got the Cushmans to worry about, so I guess I'm still a little tense.
Be seeing you.
Not if I see you first.
Yeah, alright. I already know what the solution is here, and asking them all for each little thing here will take forever. Basically, we had hit 4 places. This, the Mystery Vortex, and the Vegetable Museum. Not necessarily in that order, it just helps.
Shake a leg, Max.
Shake it. Shake the leg. Shake the leg. So weird.
Could you bend this?
Sure. Just let me finish this one.
Whoa!
Let's see it.
We got a raid from the effing Dante Savage.
How's
Dante, how was your
Great.
stream, sir? Give Dante the big set out. Damon's Wolf, back-to-back shout-outs. Give a shout out to Damon's Wolf. Damon's Wolf, how was the rest of your stream, sir? Thank you, Dante. Appreciate it. The effing savages all here. Your stream was good, brother. Nice. Any painful ladder things you had to deal with? And Damon's Wolf again, how was your stream? I saw some unique puzzles, which I'm eventually looking forward to dealing with myself. Fortunately, I was
That
working.
seems to have gotten the cork off.
Shall we raise a toast to nuclear disarmament?
With this poison? Don't be silly. That seems to have capped the snow globe. I've got to use this elevator.
And we are towards the end of this game. We got a couple places to go and items to pick up. So this way we can destroy the entire Pacific Northwest so that the mythical woodland creatures can run free. In other words, business as usual. Dun,
That avocado is Governor Connolly. I wonder what's holding those mop tops up. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Shrooms.
That's right. You just heard it. You can't unhear it.
Where's my John Muir vegetable?
Here you go, son. A zucchini squash that looks just like John Muir.
Gee, thanks, ma'am.
It's great what science can do to vegetables.
Personally, I can do without food high in personality.
Thanks. Bye.
You know what's really funny, Dante? Earlier, the whole one of the earlier things in terms of looking at things in this particular place. This little thing over here. Apparently, this is supposed to be like a whole setup of the Kennedy assassination. You know that thing that happened in 1963? November-ish. Just saying that particular event. Right down to the book depository and the string beans out on the green beans out on the grassy knoll.
Just your run-of-the-mill flying outhouse.
Like, different things, you know. It's amazing what video games can get away with. References and stuff.
Can we try the vortex?
Step right in.
We absorb the power of the vortex. Put a cork in it.
Wow, the snow globe actually sucked in the pseudo-mystical energies of the mystery vortex.
I was hoping something like that would happen.
All right. So this will be the first game we finished this year. You know, it's a classic game to finish this year because I already figured this out. I will probably finish Zero Escape 999 probably in I know I have like 3 specific endings I need to get left in that game. And so that's gonna be like 3 weekends, 3 more Saturdays of that particular game. And we started up Dragon Ball Xenoverse, so that's gonna take a while. And Xenoverse 2. And we got the ongoing ESPN Major League Baseball, which we'll be doing tomorrow night. We could get through an entire season, maybe even the playoffs. So, we got things lined up. We just walked on it over his feet. We just stepped on the foot of a Bigfoot. Things are happening in the basement. Yep, always. Always things are happening.
Can you spare a second?
Not really. But since you're saving my species from extinction, what the heck?
You know, I'm really anxious about this whole totem pole thing.
It'll work. Trust me.
I met Anxious once. He's the one with the drool in his beard.
Yes.
That wasn't anxious. It was your cotton candy.
Well, that certainly clears up one mystery.
I'm still having nightmares about alligators.
I know that everyone involved with this extraordinary quest has had their demons to contend with, but let me make one thing perfectly clear. It'll be worth it.
Ack! He said quest! I think my furry little body may break out in a rash of unsightly hives.
We'll be back.
I'll be here.
Alright. Alright, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Hey, Chiefy Poo, I think I figured out one of those baffling totem poles.
One has vanished. A genuine dinosaur tooth. I figured it might be something like that.
Did he say genuine?
Yeah, apparently it was.
I believe we've deduced the secret of one of your totem poles. Hit me.
Boom! Don't say that to somebody who's been doing boxing. That's 2.
Combination of man and nature. Inventive.
Is it soup yet?
Next.
Hey, Mr. Chief, we found something that might tie into your totem poles.
Yeah? What is it?
Hair tonic.
Hair growth tonic. Very resourceful.
We just like stealing pillows.
That too. Last but not least,
I think I figured out one of the totem poles.
Let me see.
crack it open. Little shake.
A handheld vortex. Good thinking.
Thinking had nothing to do with it.
Exactly.
Well, that should do it, right?
Nothing's happening, Sam.
What's the story, Pops?
I don't know. I'm sure you got the ingredients right, but... Of course, how silly of me.
What?
In order for the spell to work, we need a living Bigfoot sacrifice.
Of course.
It'd be a shame to lose one of these furry fellas, don't you think?
Wait, I've got an idea, and it doesn't require high explosives.
Damn.
Right here.
No high explosives?
While he's gone, I'll go see if any of the Bigfoots wants to off themselves for the greater good.
That bass line. Let the destruction begin. It's amazing what the Lucas games could do with the MIDI music back in the 90s and such. Yeah, you think of all the chip tunes on the NES and SNES, Sega Genesis to a much lesser extent.
Well, that was one heck of an impressive display.
And actually highly destructive to boot.
Goodbye, Sam and Max. I'm not sure how I can ever thank you, so I guess I won't.
Rude!
Will you and Trixie be heading back into the forest to live an idyllic, nature-oriented existence together?
Hell no. We're going to Vegas to get hitched. If it hasn't been trashed by all this crazy redwood nonsense.
We want to be in a place where we can sort of blend in, live our lives, maybe even raise a family.
Ew.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, you nutsy primitive man-beast, you.
You boys should be proud of what you've helped us achieve here today.
You mean the wholesale destruction of the symbols of modern civilization in the western United States? You bet we are.
We're totally proud of that destruction.
Well, oh, why not? This medallion has been a part of my family for untold generations. Wear it in good health.
Thanks, Chief.
Or
Max loves
cheat
cheap
it.
sentiment.
Foil-covered chocolatey goodness. What's wrong, Sam?
I don't think the wizard has anything in that bag for me.
Well, I could give you my ritual headdress that I bought at Snucky's last week.
I appreciate the gesture, but I've already got a hat.
Well, that's fine too. Farewell, Sam and Max. Remember, though the night be dark, the dawn yet shall awaken and annoy you. Have a nice day.
Those are wise words.
I'll miss that old rascal.
I'll miss the way he smelled like a bag full of damp hamster shavings. Just like Grandpa. Hey, we forgot to get paid.
Don't worry, little buddy. I've got it all covered.
I hope you're happy. With those idiots on the case, we'll probably never see Bruno again.
Oh, lighten up, Burl. Hey, they're back.
Did you find Bruno?
Of course.
Bruno!
How can we ever repay you?
The blank looks on your faces are the only reward we need.
That and a big fat check.
Would you settle for 3,000 skee-ball tickets?
Close enough. Let's go, Max. You know, Max, I can't help thinking that we've foolishly tampered with the fragile inner mechanisms of this little spaceship we call Earth.
Gosh, Sam, if a few hundred years of civilization have to be totaled just to ensure that a bunch of smelly quasi-human creatures have a safe haven for their disgusting lifestyles, then so be it.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Burl, did Bruno always have 4 arms?
Again, I say again, have you played this before? I'll say right now, this was definitely a game I grew up playing with on the PC back in the day. There you go. First game of the year. We finished. I guess put it in there like Day of the Tentacle and Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Victory. I mean, it's easily a great game. In my case, since I know it so well, able to quote various things and so forth. The real trick is always remembering to go through and talk to everybody at least once to give like the full what are you talking about? Give the full experience and the full story and everything. And for streaming purposes, it helps straighten things out. So let's type this in here, Sam and Max. Hit. And it's now January 6th. Now this goes 01/06/2021. Drop the tour down here. It's a good game to lead off the year with. And of course, we definitely have added a bunch of oh, it gets better. Because I went to update a few things. Check this out. It's a shooting gallery too. Harry Yeti on the bass fiddle. The real trick is though is towards the end. Look at this. You can stop now. No, really. Where is that panel at? There it is. We're leaving. Did they come back in to say just kidding? Okay, so we lied. And the thing is that the music just loops around too. One thing I would, people always talk about like the, you know, having like the full-on soundtracks for like the Capcom, like the Mega Man games and everything, like the full-on instrumentation, stuff like that. I would love to hear the soundtrack of this done with actual instruments. Because if there's one thing I have a knock on the Telltale Sam & Max games, like my biggest knock on those would be that the backing soundtrack on them was not as good. Like they captured the spirit of the Sam & Max Hit the Road, but they didn't quite, in terms of the tone of the characters and the surreal nature of the whatever case they go on. But the music was not. The music kind of was lacking in a big way with the Telltale games. Or should I forget who got the publishing rights now for those games too? Because somebody else got the publishing rights and remade them, did like a remaster of the Telltale games. For at least the Sam & Max ones, because the rights of the license reverted back to the existing owner. So it's a great thing. So it was 5 years. 5 years. Now, I don't, my first attempt at streaming, January 5th, 2016 rather. And it's like, I forget what it was I first attempted. I think the first thing I attempted to stream was probably either Star Trek Online or Star Wars The Old Republic. One of those two. One of those two was like one of the first things I attempted to stream. My first stream maybe lasted like 30 minutes. Because I tried to learn on the fly. In that first year, it really wasn't until later in the year, as I mentioned at the beginning, that I actually got all the pieces I needed to actually start streaming correctly with a camera, a micro, not even a microphone. I did the anything with the voice through the webcam mic, which was a mistake and everything. So it's and then of course at the end of 2016 was the hospital stint, and then start of 2017 was recommended that I hook up with Team MC to like as a way to get comfortable with streaming, have like a community of people meeting people within the streaming community. And of course that led to me discovering the effing Dante Savage. So yeah, exactly. So it's like that is actually the timeline of events there. So it's been a wild road. Think about all the stuff that I streamed over the years. Is like stuff that were heavily featured, and then things gradually grew into a nice steady routine. Because there was a few other folks I met through Team MC, but the time zone differences and stuff like that, many of them have stopped streaming, or they stream at such a whacked out time that I can never catch them. Spoonie Doll comes to mind for sure, and I believe they streamed more like in the very, very early mornings. I think there was also Lord Fluffy Butt, who has changed their name like half a dozen times since then. So I met through Team MC, so all sorts of stuff there. So it's like all sorts of things, and I actually do wish I had footage from those like the early streams. I wasn't really porting anything over to YouTube, even to my old YouTube channel, until maybe like my 3rd or 4th year. And then I got rid of that old YouTube channel because I needed to basically reboot the deal directly with all of YouTube's DMCA, and more so much the COPA nonsense that YouTube put out there, and even that wasn't as strenuous as one would assume it would be, as all the people think they were saying on that. It's why I'm not stressing the DMCA stuff here on Twitch as much as some people are. Like, I would turn like the volume down. It's like depending on the game, where sometimes the music is too loud for me. I'll turn the music down or just off outright, if really depending on what it is. But in terms of like games original score and everything, I kind of get like I already have like a good idea how many of the recording labels deal with stuff, because I've gotten over on YouTube, I've gotten hit with copyright claims from just about every single freaking record label distributor possible over the years. And the one song oh yeah, you're gonna have a real tough time in terms of the game soundtracks for like the games that, like the original stuff, because what was it? Nintendo learned that lesson the hard way. Remember when the Wii U and the debacle behind that was Nintendo was anti-streaming for a good chunk of time. And this was more around the time of the Wii U. And the reason why Nintendo became anti-streaming was because the Wii U and almost everything on it apparently sucked. I didn't play the Wii U, but a lot of it revolved around that. And so Nintendo actually changed their tune on that and realized, oh, this is free advertising and things of that nature. So it's like the video game publishers, the video games companies, they love the streamers because, it's free advertising for them. Think about it. How many games have I played was the result of me seeing other people play them? It's like The Evil Within was something I played, but I saw Dante, I saw you play it first. I gave Dead Space a try because I saw you play it first. Overwatch, I started playing because I saw somebody else literally streaming it first. It was actually again, they were known as Lord Fluffy Butt years ago, because I saw them playing it first. And so it's so many different things, so many different things like come with it. And then you get like particularly like indie games, stuff like that. You're just like one of the smaller franchises, but a franchise that's actually been real. I would say what has been important to me in terms of streaming it every year. Obviously, one would say the Mass Effect games, but on an indie level, the Blackwell games. Those were among the first games I streamed, and I definitely got. I know I picked up a number of followers on those ones over the years when I played, because it's an indie game, it's a point and click game, and they're very good games. It's like so good. In fact, I went back and did streams to basically make sure I 100% completed them. The commentary run on the Blackwell games, which I did prior to the COVID stuff, were actually some of my stronger streams last year, because those ended up being so long in terms of how long they ran. Those ended up, I think one ended up being like an 8-hour long stream, because I was doing a commentary run, meaning not only just doing the puzzles, but doing all the commentary and stuff based, like, so we got the behind the scenes content while playing. So and again, indie games. And I don't play many of them. I definitely am going to try and do more because there's definitely a bunch of them that are point and click games. The developers behind the guy behind the Blackwell games, the company behind that, YJI Games, they were the same company that did the Shiva that we played at the end of December. They got a bunch more point and click games. I'm looking forward to playing those. So it's all sorts of things there, and again, I'm definitely looking to put like as much variety into this year's gaming tour, where we will have we will have the normal favorites get played, but shoot, we're going old school. Like at some point this year, I'm going to be playing Chrono Cross, a game that should look. If Chrono Trigger got a PC port within the last couple years, Chrono Cross, its sequel, damn as well should get one too. Chrono Cross, and I'll say this right now, I like Chrono Cross a lot better than Chrono Trigger in terms of its gameplay. Chrono Trigger has the better story, but Chrono Cross has like it does the follow up and deals with the time travel consequences of the first game. To various degrees in terms of timelines and parallel dimensions and stuff like that. And I know for a fact that game is going to cause some that going to have some musical DMCA shenanigans with it over on YouTube. I already know it will. Right up front, I know that game is going to have its soundtrack is going to be a little bit problematic over on YouTube. So I know for the stream. So I can only imagine Twitch. That's why I want a remaster. I want a remaster of that. I will a remaster. Like I said, if I want like one of those big lotteries and stuff like that, I'm talking like one of the big ones, like where it's like you're pushing like towards the $1 billion mark, like there was a couple of years, like the year before last. It's like one thing I would definitely do is like, you know what? I was like, hey, you guys got these games, it's sitting in your vault. What would it need? Can we get a remaster on it? Like, give me a producer credit. I'll fund it. That's because there are games that deserve, like, and you know they got the source codes and stuff for them. You know they exist, or at the very least, they can like, I forget the game. There was a game. I forget what it was. There was a game that basically fell out of publishing because the company, I think it was, I forget what it was. I want to say it was a game that ended up on one of those arcade collections where the publisher or something, the company needed to put out one of the arcade collections from their own history, like they lost the source code, like they to some of their own games, and they had to literally go and grab them from offline to put them in there. I want to say, I know Nintendo had that happen a number of times, like for I think something on their mini NES or SNES minis. Some of the ROMs used on those were stuff that they had to pull off the internet because they didn't have. They didn't have the ROM code or the source codes in their own libraries. So it's like, and besides this, as it relates to Sony, think of all the stuff on the PS1 that, and I've been looking on eBay a little bit, just browsing to see if I can boost to see if there was any games from the PS1 and PS2 era that I never got around to play that I would like to add to my collection. There are a few, and I mean, like, particularly there were a few fighting games that I wanted. I know for a fact I want to try and get my hands again on the Street Fighter. I think I want to say it was the Street Fighter 2 15th anniversary collection, the one that had the slightly censored, badly compressed version of Street Fighter 2 the movie. Because the only reason I want to find a copy of that is because I have the save file still on my memory cards. So it's like, also a copy of Virtual Fighter for Evolution is also I'm browsing eBay for it. It's like I'm not gonna pay $50 for it because I know. Because the Virtual Fighter games were cool, and it's like I said, I still have. If the memory cards still have the save files, might as well try and go and track down the games. Track the games down. At some point. All sorts of nonsense and stuff like that. Heck, at some point we might try and actually. Because last year I think I put Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers, on the finish list because we got through the arcade mode. You know what? A fighting game I've never beaten its arcade mode outright on, like this, getting through an arcade mode on any difficulty, low, standard, or even low. Darkstalkers, the Night Warriors. I played it a little last year for when I was testing the PS2 Slim out to make sure it worked. That could be a night in and of itself, just to try to get through the arcade. Again, just to get through the arcade mode. We gave it a run a little bit, and then I forget who I ran it. I think I ran into the freaking the Mummy. What was his name? Anubis? Or not Anubis. It's. Well, just to get through that, and maybe at some point, maybe like an arcade mode run of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Yeah, I got the PS2 copy of that. All my old scores and everything like that. I got scores for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 that are so ridiculous that I played the hell out of that game. It's like scores like 9999999. It's like totally maxed out scores because it took forever just to get through the arcade modes back in the day. So and then we got games that most people don't know exist, or like I'm willing to bet here's something I will probably get a kick out of. If I stream Buffy the Vampire Slayer or Chaos Bleeds, I wonder how many fans of the Buffy TV show knows about the game associated with it. The game where you play not only as Buffy, you play as Willow, you play as Xander, you play as freaking Sid the Dummy. Who I think was only that character, and I say the dummy because it was an actual ventriloquist dummy that had a personality. How many people actually know that game exists? And I think it uses the same engine as Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. I think it uses the same game engine. I think both games came out roughly about the same time, and I got them both. So there's that. Lupin the Third again, and when Lupin the Third caught on big in the U.S. through what was it? Adult Swim. Airing, I think Lupin had the 12:30 slot. And somehow I got a game. So, and there's a game I never beaten. So it's like delete the save file and start over. Find the strategy guide and I think because some of that game included like some like Metal Gear Solid like sneaking mechanics, where you actually had a time like sneaking past guards. Because for those who don't know, Lupin the Third is a thief. So it's so there's that. Like games that it'll be real interesting. It's like just to see what ends up coming out. Like when I get around to streaming some of these older games. Not to mention that we got stuff on the Switch, we got stuff on the Xbox One, we got occasional weeks where we'll dedicate a night or two to the Division 2 for Manhunt stuff, and of course, Wednesday night we're back playing ESPN baseball, Major League Baseball. I thought the official title for this was ESPN Baseball 2K4. No, it's actually it's actually ESPN Major League Baseball, but there's nothing in the game to indicate as such. It has the MLB logo, but you can actually find on Twitch the listing for ESPN Baseball 2K4, but that's not this game. I think they mean it to be 2K5, which was the next year's game. Go figure. But we're continuing this tomorrow night. Thursday, of course, we're doing Star Trek Online things. Friday, more likely Friday, we'll be back to Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Saturday, Zero Escape 999 playthrough number 3. We're gonna go through the doors we haven't opened. Yes, stow things on Thursday. What a concept! And hey again, Iceman. And Zero Escape 999. I think the rooms we gotta go through. I don't have my notebook that I've been using for anything that I have to write things down for, like puzzles wise, is over there. I think I gotta go through rooms 4, 3, and 2 on Friday stream. Saturday stream to get the third ending for the Zero Escape games. You've been lurking while you and Thumbs are murdering things. That's right, Thumbs. Where's Thumbs doing? I thought Thumbs was doing Fallout 76 things tonight. Or did he switch over? At least that's what I saw on. I saw it on Twitter earlier. See, I try to pay attention. He switched level grinding, right? Knowing him, he's probably towards the end of his things. Yep, I just popped over there. He's level grinding. So let's see. No, Thumbs is still doing things. Okay. You know what? How about we go over and mess with Thumbs a bit here? And so forth. So tonight was a good night. Sam and Max hit the road on the 2021 tour. The Tour of Greatness. So we're going to go raid Power Thumbs. It'll help if I actually put down the right command. See, even my keyboard, even my fingers don't want me to raid Thumbs. Go figure. But Thumbs is a good dude. He has the most effective armor in the division, without question. And also, one of my favorite clips from last year was saying he wants to say he has a set. And he walked right into that one, and I broke bad. One of my favorite clips ever. Anyway, tomorrow night we're doing baseball things. Hope everybody has a good night. Tighten your friendship bracelets. Stay safe if you're heading out and all that good jazz stuff. Dante, thank you very much for the big raid. Redneck, thank you very much for the 100 biddies. Y'all have yourselves a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow for baseball. Bye!